I'm Ernie Johnson here with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. For tonight's game, we'll be watching the Golden State Warriors as they go up against the Memphis Grizzlies at their home, FedEx Forum. And guys, for the Grizzlies, one of the things they'd like to accomplish, getting good shots. Maybe easier said than done. Defenses are quick to adapt, but they know that that's what
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
It's a Western Conference battle at the FedEx Forum in downtown Memphis as the Grizzlies look to work the home court advantage. And here it comes, the NBA on 2K Sports. Kevin Harlan with you, joined by Doris Burke, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge reporting courtside. We have two teams tonight, Doris, with a lot of experience between them. What type of game, in your view, does that typically result in?
Well, typically you see a very well-played game, very few turnovers from either side, a high level of execution on both the offensive and defensive ends, and sometimes it comes down to the little things. Who wins the 50-50 balls? Who goes to the free throw line more? When you're talking about two high-caliber, experienced teams, it's the little things that make a difference.
Attention to detail. Well said. All fueled up and ready to go. Brought to you by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. Setting the floor for the Warriors. Down low, it's Green and Cousins. D'Angelo Russell out there with Curry. And it's Thompson in at the three. And so it's Memphis with it. Following Draymond Green's three. Thompson against Crowder. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Well, Crowder, a terrific athlete. This guy's leaping ability is sick.
Curry kicks to Thompson. Two open that time, made it look too easy.
Oh, nice screen. Really a poor defensive reaction and the obvious result.
You simply can't give him that. You have to fight through the screen and at least get a hand in the face of the shooter.
Now here's Bradley. In the corner, Crowder with it. Off target with his 3.
That's a look you cannot pass up. It's also one you shouldn't miss.
Thompson dishes to Russell. Outside Curry. No good on the triple. The Grizzlies have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Pass to Jay. Kicks to Crowder. Over Thompson. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Cousins. Here's Jay.
Boy, that's gritty work being done at the defensive end by Steph Curry. Stays with his man, not letting him get off a clean look.
Now Valanciunas. Jackson passes to Jay. Valanciunas trying to free himself up. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Russell with a wide open look. That one a little long.
Well, I think the defense took that possession off. I'm pretty sure he won't miss next time.
Jackson passes to Jay. Memphis moving that ball around. Crowder against Green. Here's Jackson, and the dunk by Jackson.
And guys, isn't it great to see a player who works that hard on the glass at both ends?
Well said, G. That's the way he has built, his reputation. Grinding away 100% effort all the time.
So much tenacity. Really tries to outwork everyone around him.
Now here's Green. Cousins, no one around him. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist. Cousins has got himself on the board with 3 there.
Well, the more repetition he gets, the more floor awareness you develop. D'Angelo Russell showing a desire to get his teammates involved.
Passes it to Bradley. Over Russell. And it's off the back rim. No good. And so Cousins will bring it up for Golden State. Green kicks to Curry. The pass to Thompson. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
It takes nice touch that close to the rim. And Klay Thompson, yes, he's got that in his game too.
Outside Bradley. Valanciunas trying to free himself up. Pass to Curry. They double team Curry. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. And the Warriors with possession here. Green finds Russell. Over Bradley. And he can't bank that one in. The Grizzlies trail by 4. Angelo Russell, the lefty playmaker out of Ohio State. Doris, a lot to like about his ability to create.
Well, certainly, Kevin, has a nose for scoring and combines that with good vision. I think the one thing he's got to be careful of is shot selection and taking care of the basketball.
So it's the Grizzlies now, following the basket by Draymond Green. Comes up empty down low.
Boy, the defense gets into his head and alters his release when he really doesn't have to.
And Green slams it in.
That's just an incredible find coming from the big man. No debating Cousins' smarts on the court. He picks out a pass there that not many guys would have seen.
So timeout called here. The first for Memphis.
And guys, Cousins blindsided fans and players alike by going to Golden State this past offseason. Cousins knew he'd have to take a prove-it type deal when he entered free agency after that Achilles tear. The deal with the Warriors was put together and finalized fast, and kudos to the Warriors front office for striking when the iron was hot. And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
The Grizzlies trail by 10. Jay, the pass to Crowder. Fades and And Thompson sends it back.
We know that Thompson is an excellent defender. He does such a good job timing shots for those rejections.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Jay, the pass to Jackson. Crowder feeling it out a bit. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Jackson. And he banks in the layup. Jackson's got his second basket of the game.
Well, I think you have to appreciate how Jay Crowder sees the floor. This guy is an unselfish player who wants to get his teammates involved.
And guys, they've come out and established a rhythm. And also their play calling has been on point.
Yeah, I think that's exactly how they've built this lead. They played as one, shared the basketball, running their offense to perfection.
And the Grizzlies with possession here. The Warriors making the shot. And Bradley gets it to go. Bradley's got his first points of the game.
Yeah, Bradley has developed this nice mid-range stroke, and you've got to guard him better than the defense did there.
They double-team Curry. There's Russell with a 3, and a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got 5 assists in the game. The Grizzlies trail by 13. Outside Bradley. To the paint, and stolen by Cousins. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. His three-pointers off the mark. The Grizzlies shooting 36% in this first quarter, trying to get their bearings. Here's Cousins, and then Cousins with the dunk.
Well, Klay Thompson is as effective on the defensive end as he is on the offensive end. Really good reach there to knock that thing away.
Jay, the pass to Jackson. And Valanciunas now atop the key. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Well, doesn't allow himself to be rattled in the least by the aggressive defense. Jonas Valanciunas shows his strength and composure to power up and through.
Memphis shooting their first free throw of the contest. Catching up on the changes for Memphis. Joakim Noah's checked in for Jackson. Parsons comes in for Jay Crowder. Kyle Korver, he's checked in for Bradley. And it's DeLon Wright in for Jay. The free throw drops for Valanciunas. More and more we're hearing the term positionless basketball, Doris, but it's not an entirely new concept. I remember Jerry West, for example, talking about it a couple decades ago.
Well, I think Jerry West talking about it is about there are certain guys historically who could play in any era. Jerry West would be there. Rick Barry would be another one. So certainly this has been a topic discussed in the past. I think why it's so important in today's day and age, the NBA has become a switch-heavy league, and that's on the defensive end. And therefore, teams like Boston and others are building their roster around guys who are switchable and versatile. It's become an almost necessity in today's NBA.
Great perspective.
You know, in this era of the Golden State Warriors, it's easy to forget the lean years. Prior to this 6-year run, guys, the last time they had made it to the playoffs 4 consecutive seasons, 1952.
Andre Iguodala is checked in for Valanciunas. Wright looking around. Iguodala outside. From outside, off the mark. And Doris, the Warriors' 6-year playoff run tying their record set in the first 6 years of the franchise's existence.
That's when they were playing back in Philadelphia. And just to give you a little more context, only 3 of those seasons did they have a winning record. Make no mistake, this is the golden era of Warriors basketball.
Now Parsons, after the missed 3 from Klay Thompson. 5 to shoot. And here's Korver from the arc, and the rejection by Curry.
Well, stepping up his game on the defensive end, Steph Curry reads the play and sends it back.
That shot missing. Parsons with some nice D.
Hey, we're not seeing the best quarter by this guy, and he's lost his feel a little bit. I don't think the pass could be better placed. That's a great assist.
Warriors leading by 12. And Thompson kicks it to Looney. Back to Thompson. And stolen by Parsons. Here's Iguodala. Unable to get that one. And it's the Warriors taking it the other way. Fires from the wing. Outside for Curry. Stolen by Noah. To the middle. Stolen by Thompson. Now the Warriors moving it up. Bell leading the charge. Such a wide open look. Curry's got his second basket.
Defensively, they've been a step slow here to start.
It's a chance now to catch up with the fourth member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, I was able to talk with J.B. Bickerstaff for a minute. I asked him how they plan to contain this offense, one of the most prolific in the league. He said, we'll have our work cut out for us, no question about it. They can hurt you a number of ways out of a number of sets. That's why they're so good. We just have to play the percentages and try to force them to take contested shots. Kevin, we'll see if they can accomplish that tonight. Back to you.
Ray, David, thanks. There are some weapons they have to contain today, and Coach let his guys know it.
Yeah, there's not a lot of question as to what you have to do to be successful against this team. You've got to clamp down on D.
I think game prep is a little different when you're facing these guys. All the focus has got to be on slowing down their attack.
Here's Parsons. That falls. Nice feed that time from Andre Iguodala. Parsons got his first bucket in this one. And here is Curry. Thompson finds Curry. Cans it from downtown. And the Warriors lead by 15.
And from the opening tip, they have been in complete control of this one.
Yeah, you know, it looks like they've wanted it more. Outstanding hustle and determination throughout.
Korver, good.
Come on, how pretty is the shooting stroke of Kyle Korver? That three-point shot just so pure.
Right against Curry. To the right side. Right side, Russell. Another three for Golden State.
Boy, I'll tell you, that is tremendous concentration from Angelo Russell. Defense draped all over him, and he still makes it.
What a performance for Draymond Green. He has been the story for the Golden State Warriors. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. We'll get right back to the action when we return. One of the most demonstrative players in the game, Draymond Green speaks about the importance of passion and effort on defense.
That's all defense is. It is effort. It's the effort to want to communicate. It's the effort to take that one extra step to help someone. It's an effort to move up one step to get into the ball as opposed to sitting off the ball.
Well, and he should know, a former Defensive Player of the Year.
You know, he just takes pride in being their anchor defensively. And if he's not seeing that effort, he's going to let you know about it.
And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And for the Warriors, this has been the game they wanted to have.
I mean, they just got hot early from beyond the arc, and we'll just have to wait and see if they can keep that going.
You just try to keep riding this wave, right? They've been absolutely dominant from three-point territory.
So on the floor for Golden State to begin this second quarter. Jay out there with Russell. Then there's Bell. And it's Looney in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
And it's the Warriors with the ball. After Kyle Korver hitting the three. Russell passes to Bell. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist.
I'll tell you, nothing like having excellent interior position and the athleticism to finish. Jordan Bell, step to the mic, sir.
Doris, with Jordan Bell comes a highlight reel dunk waiting to happen.
You never know what could happen in transition with the tremendously athletic Jordan Bell. This guy's a high flyer, big-time fan favorite, and I love that despite the flash in his game, this guy is a grounded, high-character individual.
Count it, and the Warrior lead has been cut to just 9 on the basket from Korver.
2 trays now in the second quarter after he hit one in the first.
And that one, good.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Right against Russell. Outside Korver. Right against Russell. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Now here's Iguodala. Guarded closely. Good D by Bell. Inside, here's Poole. It's hauled in by Noah.
That's what we're talking about in terms of the activity level defensively. You got to protect the rim.
No, exactly, Greg. Especially when the ball is that deep inside. You've got to respect how he altered that shot.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. That one drops for him.
And the combination of his quickness and soft touch around the rim really allows him to pull off shots like that. A lot of players don't have the reverse in their arsenal.
Now a timeout called by Memphis. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game, and that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
Clark, he's checked in for Andre Iguodala. The offensive rebound. Rab kicks it to Noah. Memphis moving that ball around. Right, the pass to Rab. And here's Korver from the arc. That's tipped. Here's Poole. Knocks down the 3 ball. Jay's got 5.
Gentlemen, this guy goes from good three-point shooter to great when you give him that kind of space.
Russell against Wright. He kicks to Clark. Noah with it. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Here's the 3. And it's Russell with the rebound.
Oh, great job on the closeout, providing a lot of good D on the perimeter.
Well, that's just superb effort on the defensive end. You don't allow the shooter to get into a rhythm from deep.
Now here's Korver, following the miss by DeMarcus Cousins. Korver passes to Rab. Right outside. Pass to Rab, and stolen by Russell. Thompson inside the line, and the shot falls short this time.
Well, it's not the defense that caused that miss. That one's all on him.
And Memphis with another turnover here. And the Grizzlies with some changes. Valanciunas, he's checked in for Noah. Crowder comes in for Yvonne Rab. And Bradley subbed in for Kyle Korver. Here's Russell. 8 points for him. Kicks it to Cousins. Over Valanciunas, and again no good by Golden State.
And the D does just enough to throw off his rhythm on that shot.
Clark misses, and the dry spell continues. Warriors leading by 14. Passes to Poole. Bradley with some nice D.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take. And defensively, just giving up the high percentage look down low.
Not a lot of aggressiveness from the defense right there. You didn't put up enough fight early to keep him from scoring in the post.
Cousins with the bucket.
And they're not afraid to let it fly from deep. They're looking to extend their lead with the 3 ball here in the second quarter.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Crowder kicks to Clark. Back to Crowder. Just 5 on the clock to the left side wing. No good from Valanciunas.
And why take that contested shot? I mean, make the extra pass.
Well, that's a head scratcher. When the defense is in your grill, move the ball.
Now here's Crowder. No good from Valanciunas.
I think one thing you think about when you talk about Steve Kerr is how much he has relished having an opportunity to coach an amazing collection of talent. He knows more perhaps than most that great players are required to be successful. That doesn't mean it's an easy job. You've got to manage expectations year after year.
Jay's checked in for the Grizzlies. Golden State also making some changes. Draymond Green, he's checked in for Damian Jones. And Curry subbed in for D'Angelo Russell. Now here's Curry. Defense right on him. From 16 feet away, he cans it. Curry's got 9 points. And as you watch Kerr, he really has his own distinct coaching style.
How about Kevin? He once said that coaching is 90% creating environment and 10% strategy. Now, listen, we know this guy is tremendous with X and O's, but there's something helpful about his sense of humor and his upfront, honest approach.
And the pass to Poole. Offline with his 3.
Well, you know, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, Draymond Green is a former Defensive Player of the Year, and he remembers his motivation. They said I fell in the draft because what position would I guard? I'll never forget that. I'm comfortable guarding any position. When I'm playing against big guys, I battle even harder. You have to prove a point. I won't be a pushover. Kevin?
Yeah, he never backs down. Thanks, David. And Memphis making a change here. Jackson's checked in. Thompson rejected by Crowder.
Well, Crowder known for his defense, and you love to see him get high for these rejections.
He hit 1 3 in the first, but the well has been totally dry for him in the second.
Now here's Jackson. Pass to Jay. Back to Jackson. Puts up a 3. Down it goes for his 3rd basket in as many tries.
And when you've got a big man who can shoot from distance like that, what a huge advantage.
Curry finds Cousins. Over Valanciunas. And Valanciunas pulls it down. Valanciunas has got his 7th rebound here tonight. Jackson passes to Bradley. Does not score again. That's his 4th miss against 1 make. To the inside. Here's Cousins. Over Valanciunas. Tries again. Valanciunas grabs the board. Valanciunas has got 8 rebounds in this game.
He's obviously still trying to find the range. No success this quarter. You wonder what it would take to get him to pass the ball.
Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist. And it's 7 points for Jay.
And some guys just have a nose for scoring, and this one couldn't have been any easier.
Well, really good awareness by the scorer. You're seeing an opening in the defense and exploiting it beautifully.
No problems knocking that one down. Jackson's got a couple of 3-pointers in the second for Memphis.
Well, Kev, that's the court vision of Avery Bradley. Remarkable how he finds these wide-open teammates on a consistent basis.
To the inside. Cousins against Valanciunas. Offensive rebound. Poole. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
The Warriors shooting their initial free throws of the game right here.
Shoot 2.
And the first one drops. And just an impossible shot to guard at times. Doris, when you think of that step-back jump shot in the league, it's lethal. And there are a couple guys who have perfected it.
Well, 2 in particular. James Harden, that step back that he added is now unguardable. And Steph Curry as well. Those 2 men, when they decide to get to that step-back jumper, turn the lights out, close the gym doors, and step back because it's going in. There's that accurate touch of his at the stripe. He is locked in.
Outside Crowder. In the corner, Bradley with it. From deep three-point range, that one doesn't drop. Good D by Thompson.
I'll tell you, if he keeps missing shots, it's going to be a tough night to try to trim this lead.
And he can smell blood in the water. Excellent finish.
I'll tell you, you've got to admire the energy. This guy really wants to put this one away.
Pass to Crowder. Warriors with the rebound. Thompson's got his 4th rebound in this one. And Cousins kicks to Thompson. We've got 1:48 left to play in the first half. Some solid defense there from Jackson. And so it's Jackson who brings it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. They trail by 16. And Parsons gets it to go.
Well, with the size Parsons brings to the small forward spot, tough to stop him in there.
Golden State's gotten half their shots from three-point range to go down in the second quarter. 3 of 6 from downtown. Outside Curry. 6 on the shot clock. High post shot. Parsons with some nice D. Memphis has gone to the three-pointer 11 times tonight and nailed 5 of them. And he converts the layup. Parsons got 6 points.
Well, you love Crowder's willingness to distribute the basketball. His vision allows him to set his teammates beautifully.
Outside Curry. They double-team Curry. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. And it's the Grizzlies with the ball. The Grizzlies trail by 12. Down low. Here's Jackson. Green with the rebound.
Affecting the shot in a big way there. Excellent defense.
Well, you talk about getting into the space of the shooter. This is how you defend the paint.
They retain possession. Outside Bradley. To the middle. Jackson passes to Jay. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
I tell you, coaches love those high percentage looks in the paint.
Curry kicks to Cousins. Stolen by Jackson. Parsons for 3. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's the Golden State Warriors going into the break with a 10-point lead. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Draymond. Of course, not unusual to see you going up against bigger players. So how do you take advantage of that offensively?
I mean, you just got to take advantage of mismatches. You know, most of the time there's a big guy on me. If not, there's usually somebody trying to switch off. And I just got to know when to pop and just take advantage of the mismatches.
You've done just that in the first half. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, Hoop fans. NBA Halftime Show on 2K Sports. EJ, Shaq, Jet. Golden State did not hesitate to set the pace. At one point, their devastating offensive assault pushed their lead out to 15 points. They held up the intensity, and by the end of quarter one, were out in front by 15. In the second quarter, they cooled off just a bit, but were still playing confidently and were able to finish the half up by 10. Hey, big fella, what's your take on Golden State so far?
They did an awesome-erific job. That's right, Ernie. Awesome-erific. That's awesome and terrific together. Anyway, they did an awesome-erific job of limiting turnovers. They were almost mistake-free. It puts you in the right frame of mind when you can play like that. And as long as they keep protecting the ball in the next 2 quarters, they will protect the lead.
And now, Kenny, let's get your opinion on Memphis.
Well, the perimeter D is just too loose. I mean, there's no excuse for letting the team rain that many threes on you. And at that high a percentage, guys aren't fighting through screens. They're not staying with their shooters. They're not helping out. Just bad basketball on the defensive end. They've got to tighten it up on a high level in the second half.
And it's just about time now for the third quarter to get underway.
Welcome back, folks. Pleased to have you with us tonight again here at the FedEx Forum in downtown Memphis, Tennessee. And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. Nice game. Great performance by Kyle Korver.
His points production thus far off the charts. It's only been 2 quarters. Just a great effort for him for the entire half.
I don't think you could ask for anything more from this guy. He has been fantastic to start this one.
The Grizzlies trail by 10. Jonas Valanciunas is out there with Jackson. Then there's Jay. Then it's Jay Crowder. And it's Bradley in at the 2 spot. And that's the group for J.B. Bickerstaff as we begin the second half. 5 to shoot. He gets it to fall. That makes it just a single-digit lead. Jay's got the first points of the third quarter up on the board for Memphis. Passes to Cousins. It's stolen by Valanciunas. Jackson passes to Jay. And he makes that one. Jay's got 6.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
Valanciunas doesn't play a ton of minutes, Doris, but fans feel he should be playing more.
Well, there's certainly a lot to like about Valanciunas' game. And how about last season? Because the NBA is changing, he can now step beyond the three-point arc and make those shots consistently. That will elevate his position and standing.
That's good from Stephen Curry.
Well, Steph Curry, widely regarded as the best shooter in the history of the game. He's been so successful playing point guard in the NBA at times. I think we forget that he transitioned from playing shooting guard in his younger days.
Now here's Bradley.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
And Thompson gets it to go.
That Thompson's so quick to pull the trigger. As soon as the ball hits his hands, he is ready to fire.
You know, Greg, a lot of players can't make that switch from shooting guard to point guard. You've got to give Steph a lot of credit.
He's worked tirelessly. I mean, we've all seen those pregame ball handling drills. He's still prone to a careless turnover or two, but on the plus side, he rebounds like a shooting guard. And today's point guards are expected to score much more than in days past.
Russell kicks to Thompson. Good, and the assist goes to Russell. Russell's got 5 assists in the game.
Marvelous start to the second half. 3 for 3.
Jay, the pass to Crowder. And that one, good. Crowder's got 6.
Kevin, I don't think the defense can do much more than that. Jay Crowder just exerting his will as much as his skill.
Curry finds Thompson. And it's off from three-point range.
You know, missed that one, but still a really good start coming off the break. 3 for 4 now.
And Steph Curry with the foul. That's his first foul. Andre Iguodala is checked in for Memphis. Timeout called, the Grizzlies. Klay Thompson with a strong contribution so far in this one.
And he just keeps hitting shot after shot. They need to design a way to deny him the basketball. Make someone else beat you.
Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. And there's the call on Klay Thompson. That is his first foul of the game. Jay, guarded by Curry. Here's Jay. No good. Great D that time from Curry. From deep. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist. And that's 15 points for Steph Curry.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
Here's Valanciunas. No good off the back of the rim. Warriors leading by 13. And Thompson kicks to Russell. Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. The Grizzlies have gone 4 of 7 to get things started here in the second half. There's the lob to Jackson, and no good that time.
Yeah, that's just a missed opportunity. Something there just a little off.
Yeah, simply a little bit careless, I think. Can't just throw it up there. You have to time these alley-oops perfectly.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And, of course, we know about DeMarcus Cousins last season and the torn Achilles. I'm just glad to see him back out on the floor and fully recovered. He's put in a lot of work in terms of rehab to make sure that he could get back to doing what he does best.
And that one falls for DeMarcus Cousins. And with Cousins and that injury, never an easy one to come back from.
Yeah, it's true. But fortunately, Cousins has the kind of skill set that he's going to be effective no matter when he's on the floor. And great outside shot, the footwork, very smooth in terms of ball handling for that position. And most of the players who aren't the same after an Achilles tear don't have the same skill set that Cousins possesses. That's why I think he'll be fine once he recovers from this injury.
Now here's Wright. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Valanciunas. And the dunk by Valanciunas.
Well, Jonas Valanciunas has the instincts, the size, and the smarts to go ahead and take advantage of those missed shots and create them into points.
Right against Curry. He kicks to Thompson. Cousins, the pass to Curry. Good. And it's Cousins picking up the assist. Curry's got 9 points now in the quarter.
Another triple, and that's been the story of this second half.
Boy, they have consistently been draining shots from deep, and that can take the heart out of an opponent.
Now here's Iguodala. Back to Wright. Curry with the steal. Out to Russell. Launches it. The Grizzlies pull it in. Now here's Wright. Valanciunas. And he overdid it there. Too much force, it looked like, on the foul, and he's called for the flagrant.
And Kevin, I got to tell you, he's probably fortunate to just get a flagrant 1 there. I mean, so much contact. The officials easily could have gone even harder on it.
Greg, I agree. He'd better be on his best behavior from now on. One more flagrant of any variety, and he's out of here.
2 shots. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. Well, last season we saw Valanciunas start to step out a bit with his shot.
You know, started taking about 1 3 a game, and you wonder if he's gearing up to act more like a stretch 5 over the next part of his career. He's always had a great touch from the line and mid-range. Now, that just seems like a natural progression.
Joakim Noah, he's checked in for Valanciunas. Bell, he's checked in for the Warriors. And it's the Grizzlies with the ball. 15-point game. Right against Curry. And Steph Curry with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. Here's Rab. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Here's Clark.
Listen, we know Klay Thompson prides himself on being an exceptional defender. And guess what? He has the length and athleticism to do just that.
And the pass to Wright. Fires the 3. Rebounded by Bell. Bell's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Russell from long range. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 3 assists in the game. The Grizzlies trail by 18. Down low. And that one's good by Noah.
They are just killing them on the interior.
And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for Golden State. They double team Curry. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there.
You two.
And so it's Golden State with it. Looney kicks to Curry. Thompson right side. Shot clock at 5. That misses off the backboard.
And defensively moving his feet there, staying right on top of the shooter.
What a great job contesting without fouling. Exactly how you want to defend the mid-range shot.
No good from Clark. Warriors leading by 16. Here's Bell. It's deflected. Here's Rab, defended by Bell. It's stolen by Curry. Looney down low, right on him. The shot by Looney, no good.
That's simply not aggressive enough. Needs to show grit and determination and didn't on that one.
Good work there as it goes. Rab's got his first points in this one.
I'll tell you, the floater is a shot that takes great touch, but that one looks pretty leaving his fingertips.
Now, here is Russell. 11 points in the game.
And for D'Angelo Russell, the former #2 pick, it's all about developing himself as a player and a leader. Has focused more on the team and less on himself of late, and knows what is expected of him and has to earn every second of floor time.
And he knocks down the first one. And last season, Russell had to fight for minutes upon returning from injury.
Yeah, and battles like that help mature a player and really keep them focused. Those are areas where Russell had struggled in the past. I think he and his coach both know it's not easy, but it has already started in making Russell the best player he can be.
Well, D'Angelo Russell is a dynamic scorer in the NBA. He's got a unique skill set at the position. The key is he's got to continue to grow as a decision maker.
Now here's Parsons. 6 points for him.
And if that doesn't get them fired up, guys, nothing will.
Greg, just what the doctor ordered, huh? Some high-flying annex to narrow the deficit.
Yeah, and an example of why you want to let the game come to you. The opening presented itself, he converted in a big way.
Russell kicks to Bell. Lets a floater go. Curry against Wright. To the paint, outside for Korver. Wright, left side. Clock at 6. Rab. And he uses the glass on the layup. Rab's got 6.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Curry on the wing. Guarded by Wright. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
How about Steph Curry, guys? You look at the superstar beginnings. Think about he was born in Akron, Ohio, the same city as, of course, the great LeBron James. In fact, born in the same hospital, just 39 months apart. Something in the water over there, guys.
The first one falls. And talking about Curry's start, his parents were tremendous athletes themselves.
That's exactly right. His father, Dell, played 16 seasons in the NBA. His mom was a standout volleyball player. His sister was, too. Athleticism runs in the family. Those are some pretty good genes.
The Warriors making a switch here. Jones is checked in, and both free throws good for Curry.
And they're doing a better job of working themselves to the line here in the second half.
It's Noah with the drive. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Well, Kevin, this is a big man with a lot of craftiness to his game. Joakim Noah, being aggressive, draws the foul.
For Memphis, they have gone 2 for 3 at the foul line in this game.
And look back a season ago. They did a solid job at the line, about 79% of their free throws.
First one falls for him.
Yeah, this guy is a fierce competitor. Noah has the same drive to win as his father, the great tennis legend Yannick Noah.
Joakim Noah hits them both. Now Bell. Kicks it to Jones. Back to Bell. Here's Looney, covered by Noah.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. And that was an Unleashed Chaos moment indeed. What a spectacular play. Sponsored by Under Armour Hover Havoc. Parsons, right side. They get it back, and the call will be against Chandler Parsons. That is his first foul of the game. And Memphis making a change here. Bradley's checked in. Curry against Wright. Curry deciding where to go with it.
Who's watching it?
6 to shoot. Lets it go from 11, and it's Golden State with another.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
The Grizzlies trail by 16. Wright dishes to Parsons. Noah high post. Pass to Corver. Outside Bradley. 5 to shoot. Shoots. With the tip. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. 6 points for Joakim Noah.
And not being as aggressive from the three-point line anymore. They had a lot more attempts in that first half.
Here's Curry. From down in the low post, it goes. Curry's got 24.
And after really leaning on that three-point shot in the first half, seeming like they're just getting away from it here in the second. More of the shots coming from the interior.
Now here's Bradley. Fires from 18, and Jones pulls it down.
Boy, he has been cold for a while now.
Yeah, starting to look like it's taking its toll mentally. He doesn't look like himself.
Looney down low, guarded by Corver.
Boy, a kickout's probably a better option when the defense is swarming around like that.
Right outside. Back to Bradley. Parsons finds Noah. And here's Corver. He's guarded by Russell. The three. Kyle Corver. And that's good. Corver's got 14 points.
You hope that's a wake-up call for the defense, boys, because you give them that clean a look and it's over.
Back to Curry. They double-team Curry. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. And here are the Warriors now. Back to Jones. Outside Russell. No good with the triple. The Grizzlies trail by 13. In the corner, Bradley with it. And it's out of bounds. The Grizzlies able to retain possession here. Memphis moving it around. 2 points. That one goes. 8 points for Jay.
Boy, he's able to get to the hoop, Kev, because of that great solid screen.
And here is Curry. 24 points for him. And Russell gets it to go.
Russell is continuing to develop that deep perimeter shot. He's got to continue to be a factor from there.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors with a 14-point lead as we bring the quarter to a close. They've got a big advantage in the turnover stats because of their intense defense. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
We call that, Greg, putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Setting the floor for the Warriors, we've got D'Angelo Russell. Jones is out there with Draymond Green. Then there's Stephen Curry. And it's Bell in at the 3 slot. And so it's Jackson who brings it up for Memphis. They trail by 14. Bradley passes to Jay. Now here's Valanciunas. Outside Crowder. And Valanciunas kicks to Crowder. 4 on the clock. Fires the 3. That one, no good. And Golden State will go the other way with it. Russell left side. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
Okay, D'Angelo. Russell mixing in a little interior work. Not bashful.
Outside Crowder. 1 minute now into this fourth quarter.
Well, Jay Crowder, a versatile forward to me who fits in so well with this team. He can hit threes. He can match up well on the defensive end. This is a player who has a bigger impact than his stats might indicate.
Well, last season, a tough one for Crowder. Was moved from Boston to Cleveland and then moved again over to Utah at the deadline. Also struggled mightily with his shot and just had a down year.
Now, gentlemen, 2 shots. Loose shots.
Free throw good, Crowder.
I just have so much respect for how Jay Crowder plays the game. This guy works so hard for every single minute he's out there, and you love seeing that.
Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Cousins comes in for Damian Jones. And it's Klay Thompson in for Bell. And both free throws good from Crowder.
And they came out of the locker room after halftime with a much more physical approach than what we saw in that first half.
Here's Curry. It's rebounded by Memphis. Valanciunas has got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. And with Crowder, his struggles were part of why Cleveland gave up on him so easily.
And you wonder who the real Jay Crowder is, the one we saw in Cleveland or the one we saw in Boston. My guess is somewhere in the middle. I think his defense should pick back up, and we know that he can be a better scorer than he has shown the last calendar year.
Curry fires from way outside. Another miss by Curry.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Passes it to Jay. Back to Crowder. Here's Jackson. He's covered by Thompson. And it's the Warriors on the break. Rejected by Crowder. And he recovers it. Outside Jackson. And the rejection by Cousins.
When he puts everything he has into his defense, Cousins can be a force. Big, strong, and smart. Of course, he's going to block his share of shots when he's committed.
Pass to Valanciunas. Uses the glass to finish the layup. In over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Curry with it. The dish now to Russell. Shoots over Bradley. And the shot falls short this time. There's Jackson with the three. And it's Klay Thompson with the rebound. Thompson's got 6 rebounds now in the game. He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. And he's on his way to the free throw line.
Someone no defender wants to deal with in the paint. Cousins is a handful. Klay Thompson, such a perfect fit on the Warriors. A versatile defender, can score playing off the ball, and just plays the game the right way.
And is there any doubt Klay Thompson could go to another team and average 30 points a game as the main offensive weapon?
Yeah, but he's not an attention seeker, and that's just not his personality. He knows it's more fun to play for a winner. I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Shooting 2.
And the first one drops. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Here's Curry. The pass to Thompson. To the inside. Cousins, no good.
Yeah, good interior D there, prevents the deuce.
Well, if he wasn't there, that shot's going in. Love the effort on the defensive end.
Jay, the pass to Jackson. Takes a shot at the elbow. It's rebounded by Golden State. Cousins has got 11 rebounds in the game.
Well, I love watching Green take it all the way to the rack with his size and speed. He puts a ton of pressure on the defense to foul him.
Draymond Green obviously gives you a lot of things, Doris, but what really jumps out on the stat sheet are the assists he picks up.
I think Draymond Green would tell you that it's helpful to have terrific scorers around you, but what this young guy does have is incredible vision, an unselfish and focused mindset. Draymond Green is an asset to any organization.
First one falls for him.
I don't think you can help but admire what Draymond Green brings to the floor on a night-by-night basis. This guy plays with a giant chip, and he wants his teammates to come with him.
Both free throws good from Green. The Grizzlies trail by 15. Jay, the pass to Bradley. Takes it from 10. Nice D from Russell.
Not pretty. You just got to shake off a miss like that.
They double team Curry. Inside. Green finds Cousins. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. 16 points here for Cousins.
I think unselfish is a word that applies beautifully to Draymond Green. He's so good at sharing the basketball.
Outside Bradley. Fires at the elbow. Draymond Green grabs the miss. Green's got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. No one near Curry as he lets it go. Another three for Golden State.
That's his third triple this half, and that's after hitting only one before that.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
And it's Valanciunas finishing it off.
I tell you, you allow Jonas Valanciunas space and he will throw it down. He's got the size and length to make it look easy.
Curry dishes to Russell, and Cousins kicks to Thompson. Golden State moving the ball around. The shot by Curry, no good. The Grizzlies trail by 19, and Steph Curry with the foul. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
Oh, picked up his 4th foul. Maybe have to scale back his aggressiveness with plenty of time left in this one.
Here's Jackson, pass to Valanciunas. Here's Bradley, uses the glass to finish the layup.
Well, Avery Bradley using incredible strength. You like how he maintains his physicality on these tough finishes.
Outside Russell, back to Curry. Outside Green. And another 3 for Golden State.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
Jay, guarded by Curry. Jay, the pass to Valanciunas. He kicks it to Crowder. And there's the call on Curry. That will be foul number 5 on him.
And that's going to be his 5th, guys. One more and he's done.
On defense, the Warriors. Clock at 4. Here's Jay. Cousins knocks it away. Oh, and here we go. Green's got it. The fast break chance. And Jackson with the block. Russell against Bradley. Pass to Jay. And Valanciunas kicks to Crowder. Back to Valanciunas. Crowder goes in. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. And it's the Warriors with the ball. Russell finds Curry. Now Thompson. Russell left side. Just 5 to shoot. Golden State needs to get off a shot. And there's DeMarcus Cousins on the assist by Russell. 18 points for DeMarcus Cousins.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Crowder against Thompson. To the middle. Here's Valanciunas. And it's rebounded by DeMarcus Cousins. Warriors leading by 22. They kick it out to Green. To the inside. Cousins. And Cousins throws it down.
This is what every opponent dreads when they're facing Cousins. A game where he is playing with full emotion.
Memphis has gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the 4th quarter. Outside Crowder. They need this. Unable to get that one. Great D that time from Green.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
And so it's Thompson with it. He'll bring it up for Golden State. They lead by 24, their biggest margin. Curry dishes to Thompson.
Cousins, get Cousins.
Poked away. Crowder with the steal.
Yeah, I guess when you're up this big, you can afford to get a little sloppy.
And Jackson gets it to go. Warriors leading by 22. Here's Curry. Kicks it to Thompson. And Jackson with the block. To the paint. Great D that time from Green.
Yep, tough for them to bounce back when he's shooting like this. He's been off all period.
Rebounded by Jackson.
And you're just not going to see him do that very often. Usually when he rises up, there's a guarantee it's going down.
Knocked loose. For the three. The Warriors pull it in.
No question he's having a bad quarter, so somebody else needs to take charge of the scoring if they're going to cut into this deficit.
Russell passes to Curry to the inside. High arcing shot. Some solid defense there from Jackson. Jay guarded by Curry. Crowder against Thompson. There's Jackson with the three. Drains it from beyond the arc. Jackson's got 5 points now this quarter.
Check out that assist. You can tell a player who's seeing the whole floor very well.
Outside Curry. Thompson outside. Pass to Cousins. Russell kicks to Thompson. Jackson drives in. The pass to Jay. From 12 feet out. The shot, no good. And Golden State will go the other way with it. Outside Russell. Pass to Cousins. To end the cold streak. Green left side. 4 on the clock. Thompson inside the line. And out of bounds as Memphis gains possession.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for the Warriors.
And the big difference here was accuracy from three-point range.
And once they started sinking shots, it really stretched out the D and created other opportunities. And anytime they got space, they seemed to just knock down another triple.
And a lot of players tonight helped contribute to this performance, but in particular, a real good game it was for Steph Curry.
Boy, their ball movement was terrific, and I thought he was the key to that. This guy conducted the offense, kept everyone involved, and spread the basketball.
A chance now to recognize our Jordan Player of the Game, Stephen Curry.
Yeah, and his performance has been a jaw-dropper. He must have been feeling great coming into the building tonight, because once he hit the court, it was all working for him. He was in a zone.
He silenced this crowd with an unreal display. His ability to drown out the noise and the hostility of an opposing crowd is pretty special. Some nice passing there by Memphis. Rab the pass to Iguodala. Passes it to Rab. Back to Iguodala. Shot clock at 6. No good there. And it's the Warriors taking it the other way. Pass to Cook. On the wing, Jones. And the turnover again by Golden State. There's 49 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Jay, the pass to Rab. Dishes it to Crowder. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
Well, so quick off the pass. I mean, Crowder timing that shot perfectly, staying one step ahead of the defense.
There's the pass to Poole. Here's McKinney. And Bell kicks to McKinney. Pass to Poole. Now, here is Bell. He's covered by Iguodala. Here's Rab. And the jam by Andre Iguodala.
Well, you got to admire how effective Andre Iguodala is, just excelling at getting inside and finishing with authority.
Here is Cook. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time, GA, this one wound down.
And that's what you want to do. Take the crowd out of it by crunch time. Don't give them any chance to lift their team up at the finish.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Steph, everyone knows you do a lot of different things for this team, but what would you say your primary focus is?
Trying to just take responsibility of my defensive duties. Reaching the point guard, force them in a different situation, difficult shots. Being our first, line of defense as they're bringing the ball up, put pressure on them, and try to take them out their offense. That's a lot of great point guards in this league, so I got to be able to do that all year and try to get a good start to that this season.
That's what franchise players do, play at both ends. Thank you, Steph. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, and the rest of our terrific crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long.